Hello everybody, it's Anne from Anne Stamps and Tea. I am an independent demonstrator here in Simcoe, Ontario. If you don't have your own demonstrator and you live in Canada, feel free to shop with me. My Gmail address is stampsandtea@gmail.com and my demonstrator website is stampsandtea.stampinup.net. Welcome everybody. I have been gone out of commission for a couple of weeks. 1 week was because it was tax time at work, of course, and we had a lot going on, a lot of issues here, health issues and what have you in the family, and I was out of commission for a couple of weeks. I'm back, hopefully, and we'll carry on with our weekly videos. I will turn the camera down and show you what we're going to use today from the new annual catalogue which launched yesterday, and it's really exciting because it's a lovely catalogue and there's lots of lovely stuff in it. So just give me a minute to turn the camera down and we'll get going on it. This is a page in the new catalogue. It's pages 12 to 13 and this is the suite we're going to use today. The suite is called Tea Boutique. $92 Canadian, and in the suite you get the stamps and the dies, of course. Lovely, lots of little dies, little flowery dies and tea bag dies and label dies and what have you. You get the stamp set. You get the beautiful DSP here, all those lovely colours of DSP, and you know, they're not all tea bags and teacups and things. There's some beautiful florals in there, some lemons, there's the backs of the pages, you know, solid colours and whatever. And you also have in this suite you get a lovely set called Memories and More, cards and envelopes. Now you can buy this by itself, of course. You can buy all the pieces separately. The cards and envelopes, you get 20 cards and 20 envelopes, and it's $13.75. And the envelopes are decorated to match the papers, the card fronts that are in there. You see there's your green, and you've got your blues, and you've got beautiful colours in there. And these are in colours for 2022 to 2024. These are the in colours and they're beautiful. So today we are going to make a quick card. We're going to case the catalogue. I'm going to make this card here, and I'm just going to show you how quick and simple it is to make that card. So I'll move the catalogue out of the way and we'll get started. So as I say, we've got the beautiful stamp set, beautiful dies. We'll need our foam board because these are photopolymer stamps. They're the clear little stamps that you can see right through. They're called photopolymer, and because they don't have any red rubber on the back, you need something to give a little bit of sponge to a little bit of give to the stamps when you use them. So out of the Memories and More pack, I chose this this card. It's a standard size card, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and it has a beautiful envelope to match. It's decorated with some lovely little flowers, and we're going to pick up the fresh freesia colour for the flowers here and the garden green for the leaves, and it will all tie together when we're finished. So let me just move my board for a second, fold my card in half. And these cards come pre-scored. Now just because it's pre-scored doesn't necessarily mean it's scored really straight. I like to make sure mine are lined up, and they are. So there's your card front. We've also got a piece of basic white somewhere here. There it is, piece of basic white, which I cut to 4 1/2 by 3 1/4. Okay, and it's going to go in the middle of the card front just like that. You'll have about a 1/2 inch border all the way around, so you can still see the beautiful paper from behind. So now, first of all, what we're going to do, we're going to stamp the teacup and the lemon for the front of the card, because then we need to cut those out using the dies, and then we can put that part away. So I've got a scrap of card here, and have I got a scrap of white and a scrap of Whisper White. On the blue card, the what is it called? Starry Sky it's called, and it's one of the new in colors. And I'm going to stamp my teacup. I'm going to use Memento Black. And you can always give Memento a good slap down on your pad. Nice. And we're going to stamp, we're done with the Memento, we're going to stamp the lemon, the piece of lemon for the tea, in Daffodil Delight. And we're going to cut these out using the dies from the set, the corresponding dies. Slide that over there. I'm going to move this out of the way, my foam. And bring in the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss. Now I've got a piece of non-stick, not non-slip shelf liner here, and I'm going to put that down under my Stampin' Emboss because it just always seems to slip on my table. Okay, so we're going to put that down there, and it's actually quite firm. It should be quite unslippery, if you want to use a bad term. Oops. So we've got plate number 1, we've got a plate number 2, we stagger those on the bottom, we find the teacup die, which is here, this one, and we're going to line it up on the blue cardstock, just like that. And I'm going to just hold it with a little piece of washi tape. Twist, make sure it's kind of straight. And I'm going to put this end through here, like this, making sure my teacup is still on the boards. And then I'm going to use just the little half circle, if you will, to cut out the lemon piece. Same thing again, I'm going to use a little piece of washi tape just to hold it, to anchor it in place on my cardstock. Oops. There. And then my other number 2 plate will go on top. And we'll try rolling it through and see how successful this is today. I do struggle with this. Let's turn it that way. See if I can do it better this way, giving it a push. There it goes. So I'm just going to push it through once and bring it back just to make sure it's all cut out nicely. This away. Let's have a look. There he is, teacup and a lemon. Put those out of the way. Alright, so now we've got this 4.5 by 3 3/4 piece of basic white. It's called basic white now. And we're going to start building our card. Okay. So we need a sentiment on the bottom, and I'm going to use the sentiment that says take care of yourself, and I'm going to stamp it in Fresh Freesia. Now because we're going to build this card, we'll have to be kind of careful where we put this. So I'm just going to put it about 1/2 inch from the bottom of my card in the center. There. Okay. So that's that. We've got the teacup cut out. We're going to leave that stamp for just a minute. We're going to place our teacup so that it's about where we want it to go on the card, and that's how we're going to know where to stamp the leaves for the flowers, and we're using garden green for that. This is the stems for the flowers. So I've put my cup down so that I know where I'm going to put the leaves, the stems for the flowers, just like this. I'm going to try and hold this still. Grab that out of there, take the cup out of the way, and stamp the leaves for the flowers. There we go. And just by putting this down here, I can see how things are lined up and make sure I've got enough room. So the next thing we're going to do is close the green stamp pad, and we're going to bring back the fresh freesia, and we have another little stamp that just has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flowers on it, and we're going to stamp that all in one piece. Make sure it's nicely inked, and this is going to stamp the flowers on the card. Now these flowers don't sit on top of stems per se, I'm just bringing them right down close. And putting them down. There. So that's just an extra little bit of colour in there. I think I could have come down some more, maybe moved it over and brought it down, but you know what, nobody's going to see that. So make sure there's nothing sticking out of the side, and that we've got the card opening the right way. Line up 3 sides. Give it a little tug to pull it back a little bit. And there we have it. There. We're going to pop the cup up on some dimensionals. Oops. Ooh. Just like that, and then a little bit of adhesive on the back of the lemon, and there you've got one lovely little take care of yourself card, and there's an envelope to match. Memories and More card packs make matching cards and envelopes effortless. So there it is, there's your beautiful card. Your fresh freesia matches your fresh freesia on here, and your garden green for your leaves, and it's just a beautiful set. So let me turn the camera up. One lovely little card, and it says take care of yourself. Use the Memories and More pack of cards, 20 cards, 20 envelopes for, let me think, $13.25 I think it was. This was just cased right from the catalogue, page 12. If you're going to sell your cards, please put the angel stamp on the back, which just says all supplies used. We're Stampin' Up! Supplies. And that's it for this week. Hopefully I'll be back with my regular videos on Sundays and Mondays, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.